Hey guys, it's Stephen here back with another video, and today I thought I'd take a look at 8 reasons why Manchester City could be in the market for Nathan Ake. Now by the time you're watching this video, it might have even already signed. I don't know, I pre-recorded this a couple of days ago, I'll be honest. But today I really want to take a deep dive into the positives of Nathan Ake and why, in my opinion, he could actually be a very good signing for Manchester City. Before I do that though, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are a fan of Manchester City, and good, if I say so myself, Manchester City content. And also give this video a like while you're at it. Also, before once again I dive into these things, I've got to comment on this 888 Sport video. Now, I myself am in this. Watch this clip.
Look, there's a precedent here. Like, I'm sorry, but when City romped to the league in 17-18 and De Bruyne was sensational, everyone was like, Salah's been fantastic as an individual. So I'm sorry, if we're basing on an individual in general, De Bruyne has by far been the best player in the league. It's not even close, seriously. It's comical to suggest it. De Bruyne has been absolutely astonishing.
De Bruyne has been amazing. As an Arsenal fan,
he's just took the piss out of you frequently.
You say that most of the money.
When has Henderson ever took the piss out of anyone?
Look, De Bruyne is a good player. De Bruyne
you better watch your language, Rory. I'm sorry,
De Bruyne is a more talented footballer than Jordan Henderson, but he hasn't had a better season than Jordan Henderson.
Yes, he has.
Yes, this is what I have to deal with. This is what City fans have to deal with. The idea that Kevin De Bruyne isn't the best player in the league is absolutely farcical. You saw my opinions there. I feel so strongly that he's the single best player in the league by some margin and miles better than Henderson, and he should be winning the PFA Player of the Year. Go watch the full video over at 888 Sports channel. He's by far the best player in the league. Let everyone know in the comments. Subscribe to those guys as well, and just laugh at the farcical suggestions from the Chelsea fan. Of course, he's a Chelsea fan putting down Kevin De Bruyne for obvious reasons. But anyway, go watch that full video and let me know why Kevin De Bruyne is the best player in the league, because he obviously is. But we are going to start and go through those 8 points that I've been hinting at. And the first one is that left-footed status. He's a left-footed player, and obviously that is hugely important to Guardiola. Now, we all know that Manchester City love balance. Guardiola absolutely loves balance. In fact, I saw a graphic recently, I can't find it unfortunately, which showed that Manchester City are one of the most balanced squads in the Premier League for left foot, right foot, basically equalness. City really do value that, and I think Guardiola's been pretty obvious and pretty open about his frustration with a lack of an alternative for Laporte for some time now. He really does like a left-footed left centre-back on the left side, and this would be absolute perfect in that aspect. It's also pretty obvious that given the fact that he's left-footed, he would be coming in as a potential backup and not a replacement as such, as an alternative to Laporte in that system. He'd allow us to basically lose someone like Laporte and for a few games here or there and not see a massive drop off in terms of the way that we play, and that is absolutely essential. And his passing accuracy is very good with that left foot too. According to StatsBomb, it's 89.1%, which is ranked 6th in the league, and 89.9% in the opposition half, which ranks 7th. They are very good stats for a player who essentially plays for a relegation based team. They might even be relegated by the time you're watching this video already. As I said, I recorded this on Tuesday. I wanted to get ahead of the game because I'm currently in Wales at the moment, but the fact that he's left-footed is absolutely crucial to Manchester City. It means he can cover a left-back and play at centre-back. Next on the list is the fact that he's homegrown. This adds its weight in goal to this potential signing. Now, you know that every Premier League club has a maximum of 17 non-homegrown players, basically overseas players, that they have to go with, and after that it has to be homegrown players. And they essentially act like free swings for clubs, basically, because it means you get one extra space for, I don't know, some world-class star from abroad. If you look at basically City's current squad, we've got 17 players registered. Sarri is obviously going to be gone by then. David Silva will go, which takes us down to 15. Maybe Bravo will go, but maybe then Zach Steffen will come in, meaning we've got 2 to play with. Maybe Otamendi will go, meaning then Ake will come in, but we've still got 3 players to bring in. That could be Koulibaly, it could be Houssem Aouar, it could be Lautaro Martinez, it could be Raul Jimenez, it could be someone else. But essentially, it gives us space to play with our homegrown balance, and that is worth absolutely loads for Manchester City. You see a premium added onto players who are homegrown. You see basically a few million here and there added onto the value, because clubs know just how important it is to get someone with that status. Third and most important for me, honestly, I think this is absolutely crucial. He's actually fast. He's genuinely got pace. Now, you look at Manchester City's current centre-backs, Laporte has a decent turn of pace. I wouldn't say he's lightning quick, but he has a decent turn of pace. Otamendi, honestly, I've seen Milk turn quicker than Otamendi. Stones isn't far off that situation either. He's not a fast centre-back. And Garcia, for all his promise and potential, he's also not a fast centre-back. Vinny was pretty fast. He had a decent turn of pace like Laporte. But Ake has genuine pace. Now, I'm not saying he's Kyle Walker fast or Leroy Sané fast, but he is fast. He's genuinely a fast defender. And unless you're like lightning quick, and how many lightning quick forwards are there in the Premier League these days, you're not going to basically run past him. And that's absolutely crucial given the high line that Manchester City play. We play a very high risk defensive game. We all know that Manchester City can be prone to be getting in behind. Look at the goals Arsenal scored in the FA Cup semi-final. They got in far too easy, which was far too frustrating, and we couldn't keep up with Aubameyang at all. Now, Ake could actually keep pace with Aubameyang. Last time we saw that happen for a Manchester City player, it was Vincent Kompany in the Carabao Cup final, and Ake can more than do that. And that means so much to me. Genuinely, I want a player that has that recovery speed. Look at the recoveries that Kyle Walker often makes due to his pace. He doesn't even have to be the best positionally, Kyle Walker, because he has that extra confidence in his pace to get back and up and down the pitch. It's absolutely crucial and allows Manchester City so much versatility. It allows us to press a little bit higher on the pitch. It allows us to be more confident, take a few more risks, knowing that he has the explosive pace, the acceleration, the aggressiveness as well to his play. Not only is he fast, he's also fast in his thinking as well, which is really, really crucial. He's very, very aggressive and very direct, and I love defenders who love getting stuck in, who love being physical. Add that to his explosive pace and you've got very strong attributes for a defender. Next on this list for me is his experience. I know that sounds weird for a 25-year-old, but honestly, I can't quite stress how experienced this guy already is. He actually made his Premier League debut 8 years ago. He's 25 and he made his debut 8 years ago. It was in 2012 around Christmas time for Chelsea as a 17-year-old. This guy has been playing around elite level players for some time now. He's been playing in the Premier League. He's played for the Netherlands as well. He's played for Chelsea before. He's just got loads and loads of Premier League experience and loads of experience genuinely in the game. He's made 170 appearances domestically. He played in every single game as well in the Premier League in the 17-18 and 18-19 season, and a further 30 so far this season. He's reliable. He's always there. He's always playing games, and he's seen so many things. He's seen championship scraps. He's seen international football with the Netherlands. He's seen high-level football with Chelsea. He's been around the Premier League for absolutely ages. He has experience despite his relatively tender years. I'm not saying he's a baby, but at 25 years, he's got his best years ahead of him potentially as a centre-back, and he already has that experience. He's also got a great attitude in terms of experience as well. He won Watford's Young Player of the Year while he was on loan there. He also even captained the under-17s and under-19s Netherlands side. He's seen as a very professional, very experienced, very mature figure, and impresses wherever he goes. That is absolutely huge. Having that reliability and that experience from a player in a squad, it's a natural born leader, and I absolutely love that. This is obviously hugely important. It's the kind of thing Guardiola absolutely craves, versatility. Now, I'm not going to say he's going to turn into a Philip Lahm or David Alaba, but honestly, this guy likes playing anywhere. He's a good footballer instinctively. Now, certain players seem to just be intelligent and therefore understand their role and therefore understand how to play in different positions, and Ake seems to fit that bill perfectly. Now, he spent an awful lot of time initially when he was younger playing at left back, but then his pace and intelligence really helped him out there before eventually he was converted to a centre back, and he's been good there. Now, he's not the biggest of course, but that versatility and that intelligence and overall understanding of the game allows him to play in multiple positions, and Guardiola, as we know, absolutely loves that. And he's even said back in 2016 that his actual favoured position is in midfield, and given the fact that he's got the pace, given the fact that he's got the passing ability, given the fact that he's got the awareness of those around him, he could even end up becoming some kind of midfielder, defender, hybrid that Guardiola would absolutely love. Look at hopefully Delph, but a little bit better with more to his game potentially. I love the fact that he can play in multiple positions. This would obviously allow us as well to play a different kind of left back to Benjamin Mendy. Zinchenko has played left back, but I don't think he has the strength or the natural defensive abilities that Nathan Ake definitely does have. Ake is a natural defender, and he can play at left back, and he can play centre back as well. That versatility would mean absolutely loads for Manchester City, and who knows what Guardiola could do with a player who's already proven statistically that he is good at passing. He can play, he can pass his way out of problems in defence, he can also play in multiple positions. Who knows what Guardiola could do with a player like that? Who knows, maybe he could end up being a quality central defensive midfielder for us. I'm sure he'll play lots of centre back, but that versatility is worth its weight in gold too. And next on the list is his intelligence. After watching Otamendi plod about making rash decisions for the past couple of years, honestly, and Otamendi was good at one point, I'll give him that credit, but honestly, having a player now with the brains that Ake's got would be absolutely crucial. Now, Ake is already seen as a mature player, as we discussed earlier. He's already captained sides during his career as well, and he's known for basically being a player with an exceptional game understanding. He can pass the ball very well. You can't do that unless you're an intelligent player, of course. And he's seen as someone who makes good decisions of when to press, when to stand back. He knows his ability, he knows his limitations, and he knows how to read the game. And that's absolutely crucial. Now, I know players have struggled in Bournemouth's system, and I know Bournemouth has struggled overall, but that's a genuine lack of quality throughout that side. You can't blame a player individually for that. Look at Robertson at Hull when he came to Liverpool and showed his quality. Maybe Ake's in a similar boat. He's surrounded by players you want at his level, and maybe at Manchester City, with excellence around him, he could improve to another level. And I absolutely love this stat from StatsBomb. Mistakes leading to errors, 0. Ranked first in the Premier League. 0 mistakes leading to errors. Oh, how nice does that sound to say out loud? And given the fact that he's been playing in a lesser team as well, and he's made 0 mistakes that led to errors, it just goes to show how composed he is, how aware he is. And I guess also the fact that he can play in multiple positions also highlights the fact that he's very aware, very intelligent, and very adaptable. You can't be that versatile if you aren't an instinctively intelligent footballer anyway. You have to have an understanding of where to be at any second when you're playing in multiple positions, and you have to be able to pick it up quickly. And that's why Manchester City possibly value him as well. And also, he's pretty young as well. He's only 25 despite all that experience, despite all that Premier League games, despite being at Chelsea at one point in his career, despite playing for the Netherlands and all this kind of stuff. He's only 25. He's got absolutely loads of room to grow. Now, I'm not saying by any stretch that he's a baby or anything like that. He is obviously got, he's kind of mid-20s, but he's got like a good 7, 8, 9 years left at his best, basically. Who knows what level he'll reach? And I think we all know Guardiola likes a player that he can mould and shape. And I think Ake is primed for that kind of Guardiola one-on-one treatment where you can get him. He's got, he's relatively impressionable still. He's not like a 30-year-old player who's basically going to be stuck in the ways. Ake has room to grow. He has room to iron out any errors to his game. He's got room to improve as a player, and his best years ahead of him. He's already known for his professionalism, so there's absolutely nothing to suggest that a guy who isn't injury-prone, as we discussed earlier, and a guy who's known for being that focused can't improve to another level. His age is definitely a plus point because it means not only can he'll be around for a long time. If it doesn't quite work out for whatever reason, you will have resale value, which is something Manchester City players never seem to have. And finally, I actually think the value that we've been quoted at around 35 million is actually pretty cheap. Now, I know you'd be thinking that's nonsense, but we got to consider the fact that we were being quoted for around 70 million the first time we went in for Ake last year when we actually inquired about him. I think Bournemouth were taking the piss a little bit there, but honestly, 35 million, you've got to bear in mind, as we discussed earlier, that homegrown tax which adds 6-7 million straight away. So just kind of take that as a given. You're looking at a player basically of sub 30 million for absolutely loads of experience internationally and around great players already, and with versatility and all the things we talked about, his pace, his homegrown status, his intelligence, his left-footed compatibility to our squad. I'm looking at a player basically that won't impact our other signings. I don't think this is a fee that anywhere near impacts what Manchester City could do in the transfer market during this window. I'm not concerned by his price at all. I don't think City will see as 30-odd million as a big splash or a dent in their budget. For me, it makes an awful lot of sense. I think his price is a good price. You're looking at like 80 million for Harry Maguire and 30-odd million for Ake. I'm sorry, that's a bargain comparatively. I genuinely believe that to be true. If you tried to get Soyuncu or even someone like Lewis Dunk, you'd be asking 50 million from them as well, at very, very least. So I think this is a good bargain for a good player. I genuinely think it's a good bargain. But that's what I think anyway. I know there are some naysayers to this, some people who don't agree, but do let me know down in the comments what you think. I thought I'd be positive about this potential signing, or this signing if it's already happened as the time I recorded this. Let me know down in the comments. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And also go check out some of the other videos on screen, including the 888 Sport 1 and the full video next to me right here now. It should be right there. Guys, thank you for watching this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you very, very soon.